So now we're going to do a very light, no makeup-y, kind of glowy summer makeup look. So let's test out our skin prep that we did. I'm actually sweating, so I just need to, just gonna get a paper towel and blot a little bit of the sweat, and then we can start. So my skin is nice and prepped. As you can see, it has a very nice glow. This is what you want your skin to look like before you start your makeup. So first thing I'm going to do is conceal any red spots using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wear. And I always just put a little bit on a brush. The tiniest little bit goes a long way with this. So that tiny little bit just got every spot that I'm worried about. I'm not going to fully blend it in, I'm just going to kind of pat it in, and then I'm going to let it dry. I find if I use a beauty sponge or really blend it in, it just kind of blends away. So I just kind of pat it in so I can keep all that product. And then once it dries, we'll go over it with another concealer. I'm gonna go wet my sponge. Okay, now I'm using my Fit Me concealer in the shade 011 Vanilla. This one I love to use under my eyes. It's a little bit light for me, so it works really well under my eyes. Okay, now that all of these spots have mostly dried, I'm gonna go over it with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. This one I'm gonna use under my eyes as well, and then I'm also gonna use it on any of these spots. We're not doing foundation today, so I kind of go hard on the concealer, and that kind of works as my foundation. I find that if I do a full face of foundation, my foundation always gets really cakey in some weird areas that I just wouldn't expect. And I think it's just because I don't need anything in those areas, or maybe I sweat more in them. So I just avoid those areas now and just do more concealer. And no matter which foundation I try, it's the same thing. So I've just kind of come to terms that I'm just not a foundation girl so much anymore. And I finally come to terms with that being okay. And I just work with what my skin seems to like. Just notice another little spot that I missed. Right here. It's hiding in my eyebrow, so I didn't see it. Okay, so for me, this is a perfect base. Even if I see a little bit of blemishes coming through a little, I honestly don't mind that. I feel like it makes it look more natural, so I'm happy with this. Now I'm gonna use liquid blush. I'm gonna use this Essence Baby Got blush. This one is okay for acne prone skin, and all of the products that I use are acne safe because I'm very, very prone to clogged pores and acne. Bless you! Bless you, and be quiet and film. Just kidding. So when you're using liquid and powder products, you want to obviously use all your liquids first, and then you go in with your powders. So I'm doing a little bit of liquid blush. Not going to do any contour or anything because I'm just going for a very light, simple, kind of summery look. I want to look a little sunburnt though. You can already see there's a nice glow still underneath my makeup, and that's because we did a really good job of our skin prep. Okay, now I'm going to do brows. I've been going kind of back and forth for brows between the NYX Brow Glue and the e.l.f. Brow Lift. Honestly, I feel like both of these kind of turn white and flaky after, so don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I'm gonna use the e.l.f. one today. Maybe I'm using too much, I don't know. I will say both of them do a really good job of actually holding your eyebrows in place. I just don't love how they both flake. We lost a light, but that's okay. I think my phone's dying. But it's okay. This is a very quick makeup look. Just gonna brush my brows up. That's really all I'm doing with them. Lips. Gonna use the Maybelline lifter liner. I absolutely love these. You can kind of like smudge them and they stay on pretty well. Also, this is such a pretty shade. This is Big Lift is the shade. Okay, now we're gonna go with our powders. We're almost done. It's a very quick makeup look, and that's why it's been my go-to. So I'm using the Milani Baked Blush Romantic Rose. This one is a very nice light pink. It's really great for fair skin if you like, or if you like a really light blush look. And then for powder, I'm actually going to use this mineral powder. This is Innisfree. I also really like the e.l.f. pink powder, but I'm just going to use this one for now. Mostly in my T-zone. I like a kind of glowy look, so I'm just doing it very light with the powder. I still want some glow. Then I'm just using the NYX Butter Gloss, just like a nice basic clear gloss. Honestly, I haven't even been wearing mascara lately. I've just been curling my lashes, and I've been liking the kind of more natural look, so I'm going for that. I do use 2 different eyelash curlers. I feel like I can't get what I need out of just one. So I use this e.l.f. lash curler. And then I also use this Revlon black one after. This whole look takes under 20 minutes, so it's great if you're busy or you want like a quick, easy look, but it's still nice and glowy and natural. I feel like the e.l.f. curler like curls my lashes straight up, and then this one kind of like gives them a little curl out somehow. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I feel like. I think I decided I am going to do a little bit of mascara today, just on the very tips of my lashes, just to kind of complete the look. But I have been doing this a lot with no mascara, and it's still really pretty. Like, this is already nice, I think. And you can see, like, my skin looks glowy underneath, even though I put powder on. And that is the magic of a good base. So I just do the mascara on the very tips of my lashes, otherwise it weighs them down. So if you want like really long separated lashes, then give this technique a try. Okay, we're just gonna do the top lashes. But yeah, this has pretty much been my daily makeup look. Mess it up with my curler. You can see the base is just really glowy, really nice, natural. I think this is just the perfect look for summer, and I hope this helped at least one person. And if you like this kind of content, then subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.